Well, this is going to be a bit more of a serious video than usual, so strap in, because this one is going to be very different than some of my usual discussions. So, yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Hello, everyone. Britton here, also known as Samoki Dude, and today I'm going to be making a bit of a different kind of video. Generally, I don't like talking about YouTube drama all that much. I have done it in the past, though I've tried to be very oblique about it, like when I did my Please Don't Idolize Me video, which was in a bit of a response to the Daniel Green situation, but I wanted to talk about things that were beyond that. This is a bit more specifically about a situation that I saw on BookTube last week. Regarding Carl from Please Read Your Book, who is a friend of the channel. I have known him for a while. I won't pretend we're very close friends, but something happened last week with him, and I'm going to talk about it, and I feel like we really need to talk about it, because it was very deeply concerning, and to be honest, I really find this has illuminated some issues that have kind of permeated the BookTube sphere, so let's get into it. So, like I said, I saw something on BookTube recently that was deeply concerning. For context, like I said, I do know Carl from Please Read Your Book. I've known him for a little bit. I won't pretend that we're, like, close friends or anything, but he was a supporter of my channel for a while. He commented on a few of my videos. He even joined my Discord for a little while. He ended up leaving, probably due to the fact that my Discord is, not the most active thing in the world, which, by the way, join the Discord if you want. It's, we need more people over there. But anyway, but I really appreciated his support. He's a good dude. I like his channel a lot. And I appreciate that he's one of the channels on BookTube that will talk about crime books, noir books. As I am a big fan of that genre, as you can tell, I've covered a couple of crime books and comics on this channel, and I do think it's a very underrepresented genre on BookTube. Not to say that there aren't people who cover crime books. I mean, StoryTube, Carlos and Yolanda from StoryTube cover crime books from time to time. Criminally covers crime books as well. But generally, it is very underrepresented on BookTube. I've seen a few of Carl's videos, and I've quite enjoyed them a bit. I do think he has a good thing going on his channel. He definitely likes to think deeply about his about the books that he reads, which I always appreciate. That's the type of booktubers I like, who actually try to engage with the material. Not saying that, like, nobody doesn't do that, but I generally like the more analytical booktubers, like Raph, like Philip Chase, like Carl for that instance. But recently, he made a video talking about some of the things that he learned while he was doing his BookTube channel. I should note that I didn't actually watch the video, unfortunately, so I am only going off of what I heard about it and from some of the other videos that I watched that were in response to the video that Carl made. I sadly did not get the chance to watch it, but from what I understand, to keep things brief, he talked about how he was putting a lot of effort into his YouTube channel, and it wasn't really giving him a lot of benefits. I suppose that this miffed a good couple of YouTubers, because he ended up getting some backlash over the video. There was one video in particular that I ended up watching where I won't say that the points that were being made weren't sound, because they definitely were. There were good points that were made in that video, but I found the tone of the video and the way that the person, who I'm not going to name, by the way, went about doing the video, I thought were misguided, and I didn't really like the tone of how they made the video, and I felt that it was very misguided what they did. This is at best. Eventually, the backlash got so bad that Carl not only removed the video and privated it, but he ended up getting rid of his channel for a little while. Now, he did get it back. Well, no, he didn't get it back. He did come back. And he made a video kind of discussing some of the things that that was going on during this issue. It's a good video. I'll link it down below if you guys want to watch it. But when I heard about this, of course, I got really, really concerned. I mean, I remember when I first heard about this, I was just sick. I felt really terrible because, for one, and I know Carl, and I appreciate the support that he showed to my channel. I mean, you know, I'm just a kid from Oklahoma. You know, he's in Shanghai teaching people English. And, you know, he didn't have to like my channel. He didn't have to watch my channel, but he did. He didn't have to join my Discord, but he did, and I really appreciated that. The other big reason is I definitely understood how he felt. I mean, if you remember, I made my video where I kind of discussed my take on the dark side of BookTube, you know, whatever the hell that meant. And I remember talking about similar things, kind of... I won't really rehash what I talked about in that video. I will link it down below if you guys want to watch it. I understood what Carl was feeling, though, because I've definitely been there myself. I've definitely had my doubts and insecurities and uncertainties. I talk about it a lot in that video, and it just really made me sad that the response was that bad, that acrimonious, if you will, that he felt the need to step away for a while. I just find that completely unacceptable. I don't think it's a bad thing to want your channel to succeed. I mean, that's one of the reasons that we're doing this, that I'm doing this. That's one of the reasons that I started this, because I want this thing to succeed. I want to reach people. I mean, we are in the reaching people business. That's what we're doing when we're doing this, when we're doing YouTube. And, of course, I also do it because I love storytelling, and I love to share that with other people. But I want this channel to do well. I don't think that's okay. I don't think it's not okay to want your channel to do well. I mean, I think all of us want that at the end of the day. I mean, I see some of my friends doing well, and sometimes it just feels like I'm not doing enough, kind of like what I said in that video, that I'm doing something wrong, that I'm not, that there's something I'm doing that is just not meshing with people. Now, of course, I understand that these are just lies that my brain tells me. It actually reminds me of something that my therapist told me a while back, when she told me that your brain will believe anything that you tell it. And let me tell you, by God, that is true. But really, I feel terrible that I didn't reach out to Carl earlier. I have reached out to him since. I commented on the recent video that he did where he kind of was coming back, explaining what was going on, how he was doing, and he seems to be doing pretty good now. We have kind of, you know, we've done okay, or, you know, we've not made peace, because we didn't have an argument or anything, but we have definitely communicated since I started recording this video. And he seems to be doing pretty good, and he seems to be doing okay. He seems to be, you know, water off the back. He's doing okay now. Carl, if you'll watch this, I'm really sorry that I didn't reach out. I had no idea this was going on. I don't think that's an excuse, but, and, you know, I know it's probably irrational to apologize over this, but, I'm really sorry, man. Again, I know it's probably not a big deal, but I still feel really badly about it, because, you know, I really appreciate what you brought to my channel, that you joined my Discord for a while, and I felt really bad thinking that now I was never going to be able to repay that in a sense. Hopefully I can do that now, though, since you're back. And this is where I find the title really comes into play, because I find that BookTube has two faces, if you will. On the one hand, I have met some really kind, some of the most kindest, most empathetic people that you'll ever find on this platform. I mean, I have met a lot of really great people like Philip Chase, Sam from iSamWise, Jordan from iWizard, Thomas, The Mintons, Raph, Liam, Tori, T, Derry, Jason. So many people that I could mention here. And they're all great, and I love them a lot. I think they're all great people. I've enjoyed chatting with them, and I've also met a lot of really great people who have commented on this channel, and I appreciate them as well. But nonetheless, there are the downsides as well, and I find that this situation has demonstrated that downside. I mean, the fact that someone was so overwhelmed by getting backlash for sharing his thoughts and opening himself up about his own doubts and insecurities is very damning and highly, highly concerning if you are on this platform. I hate to state the obvious here, but this really should not be happening. A lot of people talk about how much of a good place BookTube is, and it certainly can be. I am not trying to say that it isn't deep down or anything like that. But this level of discourse and a pronounced inability to respectfully disagree with the points of somebody who is struggling is unacceptable, and it should be called out. But what I am glad about are the people who did stand up and defended Carl during this hard time. People like Nick from Dr. Cranky Pants, which is kind of a funny name, but, you know, I really enjoyed your video, Nick, if you watch this. Book Time with Elvis, Perpetual Shelves, and even Life on Books, who's a really great channel that talks a lot about, like, literary fiction and, they're more about capital L literature, but I really like their channel. They have a lot of really great content, and they're really good at bringing... They're really good at explaining these kind of highbrow literary novels in a very approachable way. But anyway, I'm really glad that these people got in on the situation because it was their efforts that ended up bringing Carl back in the fold. And I'm glad to hear it because Carl has a really good channel. And I think more people should watch his content. And it would have been really, 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 really sad if that was the end, if that was just him throwing in the white towel and saying that was it, because, I mean, I wouldn't have blamed him even if that were the case. I mean, if that was the response he got for merely articulating some of his experiences and his doubts, then, like, what should he be doing here, And, I mean, I'm glad that he came back, though. I really am. And it really... It was really unfortunate to see that happen, but I am glad that he's back now. So it wasn't it could have been a lot worse, is all I'll say. And I do think people should check out Carl's channel because he has some really great stuff on his channel, and he's representing books that people don't always cover here on BookTube for one reason or another. I mean, the point that I'm trying to get across with this video, to try and keep this very brief, is... this is not okay. And that BookTube's silence about this, aside from the people who came to Carl's defense, was not okay either. We cannot afford to ignore issues that happen on our doorstep because they'll blow up into situations like this. We really need to sit down and look ourselves in the mirror because this is not okay. This is not acceptable. And the fact that this happened and... it just happened the way it did is absolutely ridiculous. And I really want people to sit down and look at themselves in the mirror, look ourselves in the mirror, to ask ourselves if this is what we really want. Because I don't want this. I don't want this. Because BookTube can be a great place. And I know we can do better than this. And I want people to understand that this isn't okay. And I'm sure a lot of people know that already. I know I am probably saying the obvious here. With that said, I do appreciate the people who did stand up, the people who I mentioned, and a few other people who made videos that I don't remember their names at the moment, but I do remember them, and I will link their videos if I can find it. And I appreciate that they stood up and pointed out that this was not right. And Carl did not deserve to get treated in the way that he was during this whole situation. It was absolutely ridiculous. I am really hoping with this video, and I know that maybe I didn't go through this as thoroughly as I could have, and I am thinking of making some more videos on this subject. I'm not entirely sure yet, but if you guys want to see that, let me know. But I am hoping with this video, that I can start a conversation about this situation and some of the issues that BookTube deals with. And there are more videos I can make about the subject, like I said. But for right now, I'll just leave it here because, in all honesty, I could go on and on and on, and I really don't want to start rambling because I don't think you guys really want to hear that. But yeah. So, Carl, if you watch this, I hope you're doing okay, man. It seems like you're doing pretty good now, but I wanted to make this video to express my appreciation that you're on BookTube, that you managed to come back, and also I want to give this guy some more clout. He deserves it, and yeah, and this is really bad, and I want to talk about this. I really need more people to talk about this because this is not okay. This is unacceptable, and we really need to sit down and think about this because this cannot happen again. I don't want this happening again. And I just need other people to level me. So feel free to comment down below if you've come this far. Let me know what you think. I need to hear from people. I need to know what's going on. I need to know how this is going because I need to know what people are thinking at the moment. And you know, people might say I'm taking this too seriously, but I am upset, and other people should be upset too because this is not okay by any stretch of the imagination. And now I am just repeating myself. So yeah, that's what's going on. I won't say I am not upset, but I am deeply concerned because this is not okay and this is unacceptable. And the people who jumped on him, during this whole debacle, I honestly hope that they realize that that they have done something wrong here, and hopefully we can start more productive and hopefully we can have more productive conversations in the future. But yes, I want to hear from the comments. I don't want to say much more. You guys know what to do with the social media and all that. I can't really do my general outro because it just I would feel kind of dirty doing so. But I hope you guys watch this video and share it and comment down below. Again, I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what you guys are thinking because this situation is insane and more people need to be talking about it at the moment. Just absolutely unacceptable.